So for this course, this is what we're going to do. We're going to study how many chapters? We have 14 chapters. It's not about the number, it's about the content. Some content are very short, as you know. Some of them are long, so I'll try to make it very nice and simple for you, as you know. So, enterprise networking. In Ccna1, we did study Introduction to Networks. Ccna2, we studied mostly the switch and the router. So now here, we're going to see something more advanced that you'll face in companies. So we learn about OSPF, access control list for security. So this is enterprise networking. So for networking, it's about the router. What is inside the router? How the router will work, will forward packets. So we'll use a system called OSPF. That is called a routing protocol. When we are done, we'll do a bit of security. So in security, we learn network security concept, access control list to allow or deny traffic inbound or outbound, coming inside my network or leaving my network. We'll see how we are created. NAT, network address translations. We know that to go to the internet, we use a public IP, but because it's expensive, we have a techniques so that inside my network, if I have private IP addresses, I have a technique to change it and to become you have to become how do you call it? To become public. To become public. Also, we learn about VPN. You cannot be a network engineer if you don't know about VPN and IPsec. So it's very, very important to know what is VPN. It's to encrypt data. So I have my normal internet that is open. Then I have, after you have your normal network, you have your private inside. So it's like, so let's say my city bus lanes. My city bus lane. Image. Yeah, so let's take this one, for example. Or let's say this one. So the normal road is like internet. The normal road. Can I make it bigger? Let me see. I cannot make it bigger. So let's take the normal road is public. Anyone can use it. It's my internet. My internet, anyone can use internet. But this lane, it belongs to my city only. If you make the mistake to drive here and traffic cops will catch you, in big trouble. So this lane in red or I don't know, yellow or brown is dedicated for my city buses only. It's the same like VPN. I have my normal internet, and inside I have my private space for my company, and all the data are encrypted. So it's a private line, a private network, and it's encrypted. It's what we call VPN. And we see how we're going to use it, to create it, and how to use it. Quality of service, if you're in a company and you're using a lot of IP phones, like call centers, how are you going to manage your network? Because When you deal with voice and videos, it's very critical. If you cannot hear me properly, it's not good. So we have a way to give priority to voice data and videos before the normal data. So we call it quality of service. We'll see how to do that. And then also, so what else we're going to see? A bit of network management, how to manage a network. So one thing is to know what is a network, the component of a network that we studied in Ccna1, how to do the configuration of routing, switching. So even if this year we didn't do, next year, if I start the class, I will call you. I say, guys, please come for the practicums. And we have a lot of teams and we're going to play around together with. Okay. Now, how are you going to manage your entire network in a company? So we'll see network management, how to design a network, some advices. We can call you, Dominic or Sangani. You say you study CCNA. Please, I need to make a business. Please, can you help me set up my IT or my network in my company? So we have some advices here. And if there is something not working in your company, network troubleshooting. So always, when you finish CCNA, that's why you say CCNA, you're a network engineer, because you learn a lot of stuff and good stuff. So me, I started CCNA in 20 years now. It was in 2004. So it was in 2004. So now it's 20 years. Or what are we now? So all this stuff are real. It's not fake. It's not theory. It's things we deal with in companies. That's why Cisco decided to prepare students for that. If you want to become a medical doctor, we'll teach you how to become a medical doctor. So it's the same here. So even if you finish the course, you can still access this until end of June. If you do an internship or you're looking for a job or what, and you have free time, come here again to study. Then we have network virtualization. We can see that nowadays everything is in the cloud computing. We'll study a bit of cloud computing and virtualization. So we'll study a bit of cloud computing and also network automation. How to automate networks now. So it's something that is new. You see, everything is going digital. We don't need nowadays to grab the devices, configure, do that. We have a way to automate and make it very simple with a bit of programming. It's where networking is going to now. Then we have, okay, all these are packet tracer. Okay. We're not going to do them for now. So later on. So if at the end of this course, you think you're ready to write your international exam, Cisco says if this course you pass it more than 80%, you can get a voucher to write your international exam. It's not compulsory to write it. Me, when I did my CCNA, I didn't write it. I got my job with my NetAcad certificate at Cisco themselves. It's only after 3 years, we say, okay, guys, you're working for Cisco, please try to do the international exam. But it's not compulsory. You can get a job without that. So normally the international exam costs 300 US dollars. It costs 300 US dollars. Yeah, so you see here CCNA, it costs 300 US dollars. So if you go to the web, USD to South African rand, it's very expensive. To write that exam, you must pay almost 6,000, almost. That's why before you go write, make sure you know your stuff properly. Pass mark is 85%. It's not compulsory to go do it. You can do it in 5 years' time, 3 years' time. When you work, you have experience like me, I did. So you book, you can write from home. There is a software you need to install. We check your laptop, your cell phone. We're going to ask you turn your camera. You want me to make sure that you're not Googling, copy paste. You're not hiding something to copy, what. Then you can write from home.
Yes, Richie is present.
Sorry, a question? So to write your exam,
Sir, sir, I'm attending, but I have to go do something quick for my mom.
no problem. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, but I'm present.
Thank
I'm
you.
just gonna go do something quick.
No problem. Okay. So to write the international exam, you can do it from home, or you can also do it. You can go to a center. You can go to a center and let me show you where you can write your exam. I had it before. What is that? You see? Oh, what are you? I had it before. I don't know where I put it. Okay, anyway. But if you want to write your international exam, you let me know. So if your CCNA3, you pass more than 80%, so you can say instead of paying 5,000, you can pay maybe 2,000. It depends on how well you did your CCNA3. If you did very, very well, you can ask you, okay, pay only 1,000 rand. But it's valid for 12 months, I think for 6 months. So if you want to write, no rush, no rush. If you feel ready, then you can let me know before the course is finished. So this course will close end of June next year. So if you want to write your national exam, you let me know before. Then there is a course, certification practice. If you pass well also, then you can get a voucher. So to get your voucher, you'll go to your profile here, badge discounts. I think if you count the discount, it will show up here. It will say, okay, hi Sangani, hi Denise, hi Esther, you have 50% discount or 75% discount or 10%. Okay. Okay. What next? Yeah, so let me come here. So please, guys, take it seriously, study well. So we have 14 chapters. In these 14 chapters, we have 3 groups. The first group is OSPF, and for networking, for routing. I'll show you how it works. After that, we have security. We learn about ACLs, NAT, and VPN. Anything else is theory. I'll just guide you a bit. It's only theory. The remaining thing that's a bit practical or configs is OSPF, and especially access control list. This one are very, very critical. When we finish these 2 groups, anything else is theory. So it's not difficult at all. Then if I come where, quick summary, let me see. I have so many, I don't know which one I saved. We have quick summary 2023. Let me open this one. So when you start with OSPF, I think it not this, is it this one? Let me check. Ccna3, no? What is the other one? No, not this one. Get this one. In IT world, we know that the router is a device that will send your packet, your request to somewhere in this world. I'm going to open my packet tracer again. And inside this list, how are they there? They are there. So let me. So you cannot do internet, you cannot do networking without a router. So the router one will forward packets based on its routing table. A routing table is a list that he has inside. Remember, we did show IP routes. This thing is, yeah. So when you tap show IP route, we did that in Ccna3. Number 2, the routing table is populated via 2 ways. Static route manually added. Then we have dynamic route added via dynamic routing protocol. So these things, if we ask for job interviews in IT world, I want to tell you, one thing is to show them your certificate. Another thing, we want to know really what you know. We ask you questions. Then some companies, we're going to test you. We're going to give you a packet tracer. We're going to give a packet tracer exam or test, and you need to fix it. And you need to fix it. So to fix it, you need you have to know your CCNA. Richie, please mute yourself because you're making noise here, please. Who is Richie? I don't know. Okay, anyway. So please know your stuff. Definition of a router. What is inside a router? We have routing tables. It's a list of some destinations I know. How do I know them? Manually, you can add them, or they have been given to me via a system automatically. That system is called a routing protocol. Number 3, routing protocols. So all these things, if you go to look for your internship, we'll print all your chapter exams you did, your final marks, everything, for them to know that, okay, this student is good, we can take it. So please, please, please do everything well. So a routing protocol. Oh, what is that guy? What is a routing protocol? So a routing protocol is a system that will allow routers to exchange database. For example, I have my list of 10 people I know. Let's say Charlie is my neighbor. She knows 50 people. So we're going to exchange. Charlie, do you know my 10 people? No. Okay, add them in your list. Mr. Max, do you know my 50 people that I know? No, I don't know them. Okay, you two add them on your list, you see. So these programs, this system, they allow routers to exchange networks automatically. What you know and I don't know, I take it, and vice versa. So there's 3 things. Please, please, guys, there is no way you cannot be a network engineer if you don't know these basics. So in routing protocol, we have static routing protocol, and we also have dynamic routing protocol. So everything I'm teaching you here, it's in NetAcad and also by my own experience. By my own experience, I'm giving you also my own personal experience. Because now Ccna3, you know how network is. I'll teach you professionally now. It's not all the time I'll come here, okay, guys, this is chapter 1. Let's start chapter 1. 1. No. I'll give you the big picture, what you suppose you should know properly. So what I'm doing now, it's chapter 1 and chapter 2. But next time, I'll go through them. So for now, I'm giving you a big picture of what is that. When we come to routing protocols, it's what is here now. So here we are going to deal with dynamic routing protocols. So dynamic routing protocols are more powerful. We have more powerful, you see cars. We have more powerful cars. So in dynamic routing protocols, we have exterior gateway protocols that you use mostly by ISPs, Telecom, MTN, Vodacom. We use them. It's for ISPs, internet service providers. We use that. But in a company, we use interior for companies inside a company. Interior gateway protocols. And that interior gateway protocols, we have distance vector, RIP1, we don't use anymore. RIP version 2, we use it, but for small networks, and IGRP for small networks. The two most used, number one is OSPF. It's open to any networks. And we have EIGRP, that is mostly for Cisco. If all your equipment in your network, they are all Cisco's, you use EIGRP. Else, the most used in the world is OSPF. Please have a look on this, extremely important. Everything is NetAcad. I'm trying to make it very simple for you. So check this picture, 1 minute, and we continue. So that's why our first class, if you go to your NetAcad, the first one is single area OSPF. Then single OSPF. So the first chapter one is the theory. What is it? How it works? Why we use it? Very important to know the concept, the theory. Then I'll open some packet tracer to do some demo. I will record everything yourself also from home. You open, you do the same thing. Very simple, it's not difficult. When you finish these two chapters for OSPF, you have a short exam for that. When we are done, then we go security. It's a bit longer. Then we do a bit of security until here. After that, anything else is theory. I'll guide you a bit how it works in companies. So OSPF, to go straight to the config that we'll do. So for now, I give you the big pictures. Next time, we'll go step by step to finish that. So if we need to configure, to do the configuration, we can use two ways. The network command. So this is an example of configuring OSPF. And you can also use the interface command. So these are some commands that we will be doing. Then we'll talk about router IDs. What is a router ID? If you have many routers interconnected, one should be the big boss to grab information from outside and send them for my inside network. So router ID, the highest router ID will become a big boss. So all these things, so we'll do them. So this one is very, very, very important. It'll be same training in America, Canada. So if you know them very well, then so step by step, I'll guide you how to do all of these things. So when you finish CCNA, you are a network engineer. So when you finish that CCNA, I will recommend you guys to do a bit of security. It's like you build your house, now you need to secure it. We don't do it in one day. It takes time. You build year per year. So I will also offer some network security courses a bit later, but these one are not for Scalabrini. Scalabrini is not going to sponsor you for that. So if you're self-interested, you pay by yourself. It's not compulsory. It's not free. It's up to you how far you want to go in IT. Me, I'm just showing you what is available. Now it's up to you. So please take it seriously. And yeah, so we have a lot to. So as a network engineer, you should know what is a router. We used for what. Inside the router, what do we find? We find routing tables or a list of networks where I can forward packets. And what is a routing table? What is a routing protocol? And also this picture, you should know it. What is it, this guy? And also you can make your own notes. You see, what I'm doing here, it's also my own note. Instead of going back to Netaka to read a lot of pages, if something is important, you copy, you paste. You see, you make your own summary, how to configure. So it's clean, clear, and short because NetAcad will give you a lot of info. So this is what, guys, we're going to do. Very interesting. 3 groups. First group, networking with OSPF. Second group, security with access control LACNAT. Third group, network management, only theory. Any questions? So this is because in a company, people we just come, we sit, we start working. But in the background, it us network engineers will make them be able to work. If there is no internet, no one can work nowadays. If there is no security, you see. So it us, we do all these things. And also from 2025, from next year, you guys, you'll get your certificate electronically. It means in your NETA card, you can see, but we'll get end of, so from 2025, I'll make only one graduation. Students who are doing IT essentials, the 2 classes plus the CCNAs, only one graduation at CPUT tourism faculty or something like that. I think I did show you already. CPUT, I think Gringerby. Yeah. So it's a very nice place that will hire and do only one graduation for everyone. So you'll get your, if you go to NetAcad, you can download the PDF, it's fine, but we'll make a big ceremony with gowns, food, and pictures. Yeah. So check why should I study OSPF? You take your time to read. So we'll do that next time. So today is to introduce you. So from now, you know how to do all these things. It's so I think you come here. Why you go on top? Yeah, so you must watch all these things. Then and you have a nice videos. How OSPF works. If you don't, so a router doesn't work alone. A router works in groups because we need to exchange the knowledge. You can say, hey, I have this. Do you have it? No. Okay, take it. This one also, hey, this is my list. Do you know them? Yes. Okay, it's fine. You don't know them? Grab it. So that we have the same, we have the same knowledge. So that if a packet comes here, I know where to forward. So we work in groups. Maybe you have an office in Cape Town, an office in Pretoria, an office where, and they are all interconnected. For traffic, Cape Town to be sent to Johannesburg, we need routers. You cannot do networking without routers. So it's good to know them. So how they work, how they exchange packets to know themselves. Hey, I'm here. My name is Max. I'm pleased to meet you. Me too. My name is John. I'm pleased to meet you. Okay, how are we going to work? You say hello, hello. You see, we start with hello. I'm here. What's your name? And good information here. So in the video, we'll teach you all these hello packets, database. You can watch it many times. OSPF operations. You also have a video. If you watch it many times, it's fine. If you want to read also the same thing, it's fine. But you don't need to memorize. Like in our countries, you know to study by heart. No, no, no. Here, just watch many times, make your own notes. That's all. Yeah. Then you are done with chapter 1. So chapter 1 is to know about what is OSPF, how it works. You have 2 nice videos. So when you are done, then we go now how to configure inside the router. How are we going to configure them? We'll talk about router IDs and all of these things. Very nice also. Why should I take this module? All of these concepts we're going to use. It's like you want to make food. You open the book, we say, okay, to cook that food, you must use A, B, C, D. Start with that. It's exactly the same thing. We start with router IDs. If I have these routers interconnected, one is going to the internet, and inside my router, inside my company, I have 1 or 2. So one will be the big boss to pull out, to bring the info from the internet, then share with my inside network. So if you want to work at that Dimension Data, it's a company dealing, it's a company dealing with this thing. We are a network company. They set up IT networking for companies. So we change the name to entity. That's all we do, routing, switching. So most of our students at Ccna, at the CPUT, so we work there. They deal with Cisco stuff, networking. I have one of my students is very good. His name is Joe Ntambo. I forgot the name. Joe Ntambo. I don't know. Joe Ntambo. No, he was very good. He worked. Joe Ntambo. No, Joe. Let me tell you, Joe CCNP CPUT. I only know Joe, but the family name I don't know. So we have a lot of companies. We have Dimension Data. We have 365. In fact, all my students who work in this company, I'm going to contact them for internship. So please get good results, know your stuff, because we're going to interview you also to know you a bit, not like we want to reject you, no, but we want to know what did you study. Mr. Mark said that you know a bit of IT. Tell me about yourself. What do you know? You can ask a few questions. What is OSPF? How it works, you see. Just to check your level. Then we can say, okay, you know more, go to that team. Okay, you know less, go to that team. And we train you, we teach you, we show you stuff. So in chapter 2, I will do these configs. So all these things, I made it very simple and short. Simple and short here. How to configure. We can use network comment or interface. So step by step, we'll do them. Okay, that's all for today. It's introduction to the Ccna3. This one, you're now network engineers. It's not for babies anymore. Not IT essentials. It's really network engineers. That's why they pay you minimum 20,000, 25, 30. You must also prove them that you know for them to pay you more, you see. So on Tuesday, we'll do chapter 1 and chapter 2. So please, this weekend, study them, go through them, watch your videos, get ready. If you have questions, write them down. Tuesday, we'll do these 2. After that, we do something else. Any questions, guys? I'm going to send the register to Scalabrini. As always, we know we need it. Any questions? So if no question for now, yeah, we can meet again on Tuesday. We are almost there. We are almost done. Normally by week 1 of November, we are done. Week 1 of November. Then week 2, we do the exams. Then you can enjoy your December for Christmas. So when we finish Ccna3, then I'll mark as finished. Then you can get your certificate. But for now, I'm not going to mark it as marked, as finished. When we finish Ccna3, then I'll mark everything as finished. Then it will send you all your certificates. Any questions? Denise, Esther, Dominique, Sangani, One Molly Show. Rich Easy. What is that? Rich Easy. Rich Easy. Who want to join? Someone want to join? Who is that? Christine, I don't have a name. Admin. Any questions, guys? Any questions? Any questions? Any questions?
No.
Hi, Christina. Welcome.
Hi, thank you.
Okay, so I did record the session. So what I did guide everyone about what we're going to do. We have 14 chapters. We have two groups. First group is networking. So on Tuesday, we'll do these two chapters. So please, in your NETA card, go through them. We have videos, watch them many times, just to get ready. Group 2 is security. Very important. Then the third group is theory only, and network management, and yeah. So it's what we're going to do for Ccna3. So normally by week 1 of November, we are done. Week 2, we do the final exams, and we are done for your CCNA. Dennis, questions?
Yes, sir. I just wanted to know, when are we doing the lab? The
Okay.
one we missed.
Yes, yeah. Which lab, for example?
That day we were about to do a lab, like quiz.
Yes, and what is his name? Enoch didn't install. Yes, you're right. Okay, I'm going to find a date between the 13th and the 19th. So in 2 weeks' time, I'm going to ask Enoch to book a date for us. So
I got a laptop, so I don't mind.
sorry?
I'll come with my laptop.
No problem. No problem. So yeah, between here, I'm going to ask him to make 3 hours for us. So I'm going to ask him for Friday, if it's available, or Wednesday. Yeah. So when he confirms, I will let you know. We're going to do a 3 hours lab packet tracing. So I'm going to ask him. Okay, thank you very much for the question. I even forgot about that. Any other questions? Okay, if no questions, I wish you a very good evening and a good weekend also. Please.
Sorry, sir. I need to ask about the internship
Yes.
and about like the graduation.
Okay. For internship, we need to finish first the CCNA, and we're going to check some companies for you. But because we finished in November, December, people are going for holidays. We'll check if some companies we want you to start December, you will do. Else, mostly it will be from January. So we are busy. I had a meeting with Calabrini already. We are checking by their side. I'm checking by my side also. So please, that's why they say, please, student must study well, because when you go to present you, it's not like we go, okay, Christina, start here. No. We're going to tell them we have a list of students, 10. This is the CVs, this is the marks. Check which one you can take. If they take 2 here, now we are remaining with 8. We go with another company. We have we have 8 students. Can you please take 2 or 3? You see. And we'll check your CV, we'll check your marks, CCNA1, CCNA2, CCNA3, IT essentials, you see. Then we place you. But if December some companies want, then it's fine. Else, mostly it will be in January. For the graduation, as I explained to everyone, it will be only 1 graduation per year. You can get your certificate via your NETA card, the PDF, but the big one, it will be only 1 per year. So you guys, you have to wait. Next year, we finish with other CCNA and we combine everyone. We do a big one at CPUT hotel faculty or We all meet there. We'll be maybe 20 or 30, 30 or 40. We all meet there with guns and food, pictures, nice, beautiful, nice. But before that, you'll get your certificate, you do internship, and when the time arrives, we all meet them. I'll let you know, but it will be maybe by next year. I don't know. So I need to discuss with Scalabrini, discuss with these guys. Yeah. But at least you get your certificate, you start your internship, you can, even if you have a job, you can start. This is how even, so everywhere we do, only one now, one. IT social CCNAs, we combine everyone in one graduation. Last time, my manager did send us, one second, I'm going to check in my emails if I can find the last one we did last time. I'm going to check. Oh, it was, so any other questions in the meantime? Group info, no more. What is links? I see it again, instructor, group info, media, links. I'm checking if I can find it. It was in July last year. Last year was 2023. Come on then. Yeah, to this one. And I'm going to put in my Gmail and show you a bit about my Gmail. Pastes. Oh, what is that paste guy? Paste. Yeah. Now I go to my Gmail. It's just to show you a bit, not something new. So this one was for last year if I was still in the same thing. That was something like that. What is it? Yeah, so this one with the big boss. Then you'll come, we call you, we give you your certificate, we clap for you, take nice pictures. After that, we have nice meals cooked by the student. It's very nice, and a chef also. So the students who want to become to work in hotels, in restaurants from CPUT, yeah, visit the university. Yeah, so that's something like that. I want to make it more professional, but it's costly. We need to hire the place, hire all these. So I need to find out first and let you know, so that we can get prepared. You can save money and all this stuff. What is the sound? There is no sound for that. Okay, something like that. That we'll be doing. Very nice. Then outside, you can take pictures with your family, and there is a sea behind you. The sea. It's got a very. We call it Cape Town Hotel School. We started to become chef, to work in hotels and always. Yeah, so we started back with the sea. So it's very nice. Okay, guys, if no questions, then have a good evening, and we'll meet again on Tuesday next week. So Tuesday, please prepare weekends, chapter 1, chapter 2. Thank you very much. Have a good evening, guys. If you have questions, WhatsApp group is there. You can also join me.